Now let's make the pattern of holes using the linear pattern feature. So in order to create a pattern of feature, you need a seed feature. So I need to create a hole. The seed feature should be at one of the 4 corners in the matrix of the linear pattern. So I'm going to create a hole first here. So I'll use this surface and make a sketch. Make a normal 2. And I'm going to use a circle sketch. Make a circle. Dimension. The diameter will be 14. And that will be from this side. It's going to be 20. And from the center midpoint to that circle will be 58. So that will fully define the sketch. Extruded cut. And let's say I'm going to do it through all. And I'll create the hole. And I do a linear pattern. First, you need to select the direction. So either you need to select a linear edge, or it could be a planar surface. In its normal direction, it will be the direction. And I want 4 of them. So that's the number of instances. And this is the distance to the neighboring instance. Overall distance is 60. And we have 3 gaps. So we need 60 divided by 3. And that'll be the gap. And as you can see here, the arrowhead's going to the other direction. So you have to flip it. You can click on this arrowhead directly, or you can use this button here. So you can flip the direction. And I don't see the preview because I didn't select which feature I want to pattern. So here, features and faces, I need to select the feature. So there are 2 ways. You can select the surface that is generated by the feature, which is, in this case is a circular hole. Or you can expand the feature tree and you can select the feature that creates that hole. So I have these 4 holes. So that's one direction. And I have the second direction. In this case, I'm going to select this edge. That goes up. So I need to flip that. So going down. And I want 2, 3. And the distance between the instances will be 58. Right? So we're going to have those 3. So if I say yes, and then what happens is there's no middle holes. That's because when I first create the hole, I use this top plane for sketching. So I'm going to show the sketch. And the sketch is on the top. And I made a cut downward through all. So obviously that would not cut that part. So there are a couple of solutions you can make. One is you modify the first feature, first cut, and edit its direction, not just one direction. You could also cut the other direction. Through all. And that will make a proper pattern of holes. If that is not possible, another solution is I'm going to move it back to just one direction, through all cut. And instead of sketching there, you may have to use this top plane as your sketching plane. So in order to change it, just click on the sketch you want to move. And the second one is edit sketching plane. So click on it. So currently that face 1 is selected, but I replace that with this surface. So if I do, now the sketch is sitting on that top surface and it's cutting down through all. So now you have these patterned holes.